Hey y'all, and welcome back to DG Outdoors. In today's video, we're doing a review on the Remington 870 Express Magnum 20 gauge. This gun can hold 2 3/4 shells or 3-inch shells. I've shot a lot of rabbits and squirrels with this gun. It is a pump shotgun. It holds 4 in the tube, 1 in the chamber, and we're about ready to have some fun shooting. Now, before I do any shooting, I did forget my hearing protection today. I accidentally took it out of the car. So remember, always wear your hearing protection. I've got a paper deer target down there. I brought some birdshot, buckshot, turkey loads that are 3-inch. The buckshot and the birdshot are not. Those are just 2 3/4 inch shells. And I brought some slugs. So we're gonna shoot all these and have some fun. All right, guys, so what will I be shooting first? The Remington game load size 8, I believe, is what these are. Yep, size 8, birdshot. And I'm only gonna shoot 4 because I don't have my shooting protection with me. And in that intro, just shooting that out of the blind, my ears rung, and I really don't want to hurt my hearing. One thing I like, I have a sling on here. It's a wrap-around sling like I do on my air guns. The problem is it likes to wrap itself around the gun and make it very hard to shoot. So remember, always click on and off your safety. I bought this gun at Walmart for $300, I think, about 10 years ago. I've never had any issues with it. The only issues that I've ever had with this gun is the first time I ever shot it, I got a shell jammed in here, but that's because it was brand new, and we got that fixed. The second thing I put a plug in it for dove season last year, and I kept it in for rabbit hunting because I didn't want to take it out, and then it jammed a shell up in there too. So I took that out. I probably won't be dove hunting anymore, but this gun is extremely accurate and beautiful. I love the 870. It is an American classic. A lot of police officers use this gun with the shorter barrel. I can't remember how long this barrel is. I want to say 25 inches, but I may be wrong. It's just got a bead on the end of it right there. See that little metal bead right there? And we're going to get shooting this thing. So I've got 4 bird shot shells in here to start off with. And let's get shooting this gun. Alright guys, so I want to show you guys this target, how accurately it was shooting these things. Now I put the wad through the paper, that's why those big holes are there. It also shot a little high on some of them. When I really bared down on the bead and shot, it did beautifully. Alright guys, so this is some federal 3-buck buckshot shells, 2 3/4. And that's what we're going to be shooting out next out of the shotgun. So, this has got bigger pellets in it than the birdshot, okay? And I bought these for coyote hunting. I have another pack at home. Right now, it's really hard to find shotgun shells. I was on Academy. I was going to get some more, and I couldn't find any online, so here we go, guys. Let's load it up. Shoot some buckshot at the target. Ooh, that kicks a little bit more. Oh boys. I do have a butt plate on here, but it's not very good. I got it at like a flea market. So there's stuff all over this camera right now. where it looked like gunpowder hit the camera. So let me clean that off. Do I really have any negatives to say about the 870? I love this gun. This was the first shotgun that I ever bought myself. The first shotgun I ever get was an H&R single shot with a slug barrel on it. And you guys want to talk about kick? That gun would kick. This gun doesn't kick that bad. I did have a limb saver recoil pad on here, but I put this one on that I bought at a thrift shop. We're going to step this thing up a little bit. But before I go on, the one thing I want to say is this gun rusts real easy. The finish that's on it, it's already got rust on it right now. You guys can see like right up in here. I tried to do some research to see what makes a 870 Express and an 870 Express Magnum different. And I believe it's because this can chamber 3-inch shells, which I actually have in 20 gauge turkey loads, which we're going to shoot last. But the next shells I'm going to shoot are some rifled deer slugs. This has a smoothbore barrel with a modified choke in it, which means you can shoot rifled slugs out of it, okay? You can shoot. I've got some Remington sluggers that don't actually shoot accurately out of this gun. It really likes the Winchester Super X shells, but I had a bunch of these that I wanted to shoot off because they've been in my collection for a while, and it really does like Federal in these things too. But I don't normally shoot what I can afford, and I'm going to show you guys that when it comes to a deer slug, this is what it looks like on the inside. There is a lead projectile in here, and we're just going to shoot it. And hopefully it doesn't start raining on me. So let's get this thing loaded up, and we will get to shooting them. The H&R single shot that I had was my grandpa's, who passed away. And if I ever would have thought about it, I never would have sold that gun when I lost a job that I had, and I sold it for $60. The bad thing was you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with it. I never could get it sighted in well, and I missed quite a few deer with that. This one I've also missed a lot of deer with, but I've also killed, like I said, a lot of rabbits and a lot of squirrels with it. So naturally I have a deer target down there, and we're about ready to shoot the deer target. It's probably going to make my ears ring really bad. You hold it into your pocket. When I say pocket, tight into your shoulder, it doesn't hurt that bad. But I'm trying not to I'm out. That's the one thing about shotguns. Hold them into your shoulder real good, and the recoil won't hurt as bad. But y'all, isn't this just a beautiful gun? And I did hit the bullseye over there in that deer target a couple of times, so that was good. All right, so you guys ready for the grand finale with the shotgun? The reason I picked a 20 gauge is because when I bought this, I wanted something I could shoot like clay pigeons with all day long and not hurt my shoulder. I like the, the ATI SBM 12 gauge that I have, but I can't shoot it as much because it really does hurt my shoulder after a while. This I can spend all day out there shooting, and it doesn't kick as bad. But guys, for the grand finale of this, and my mother just texted me and told me to take my time and aim, or shoot the small gun, which she means my 22. So she's probably not that happy that I'm out here just letting the shotgun rip. But we are going to shoot the Winchester Double X 3-inch Magnum turkey loads at this target and get out of here. So let's do these last 4 shells before I give my own mother a heart attack. By the way, happy late Mother's Day to all you guys out there. If any moms watch my channel, I don't know if they do, but Yeah. I normally don't shoot 3-inch shells, but we're about ready to in this thing here. Okay. Y'all can go pick one of these up at Walmart. I think I spent around $300 for it. It's been so long I really don't remember. I love this gun. You can get a synthetic stock for this gun, or you can get wood. And I traditionally like the wood on this shotgun. Again, I like my pump shotguns. I don't have a semi-automatic shotgun. I've never shot one to tell you which one's better as far as semi-automatic versus pump. But I can tell you these have led less feed issues than semi-automatics. From what I've heard and understood, when the barrel gets hot on a semi-automatic, it may have trouble feeding shells. And this one, I've never had any issues with. I've shot anything from Remington, Winchester, Federals, Monarch. I've shot them all out of this thing. Never had any problems. Some people say that certain guns like high brass better than, you know, the low ones, and then they also make low recoil shotgun shells, so they don't kick as bad. And some may shoot those just fine. But I'd like to thank you all for joining me on DG Outdoors in this review of the Remington 870 Express Magnum 20 gauge. And just remember, y'all, Jesus loves you. Don't steal the toilet paper. Use hand sanitizer. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me.